Ladies and gentlemen, over the past few weeks, we've seen the Minecraft community band together like never before in order to go against one specific change, chat reporting. And honestly, the result is one of the best that we've ever seen in the Minecraft community. My name is Derailious, and today we're going to be talking about a number of things. Notably though, we're going to be talking about why chat reporting has failed, and why I think Mojang is likely to give up on its inclusion, at least temporarily. Let's talk about it. Starting off, we're going to be talking about the fact that chat reporting is effectively dead in the water. And this is because many major servers, including like Hypixel for instance, have downloaded mods or used certain mods like the no chat reports one, which basically prevents any, cryptographic encryption from actually working with chat reporting. You cannot have chat reporting on that server regardless of what version you're in. Another thing that wasn't really known too well until the release of 1.19.1 was that chat reporting wouldn't work on older versions. So for instance, if you're on 1.8 and you say a message in a server that goes all the way to 1.19, well, they can't report your message either. This wasn't something that we really knew until right around when the update released, and it really scales down what chat reporting was capable of. However, this doesn't mean that chat reporting is completely pointless. I do want to keep in mind, and I want people to be wary of the servers that they join. If you join a server that has chat reporting enabled, you are putting yourself at risk. No matter what happens, there are still mods like Gaslight, which do exist and are very powerful. They can very easily make it seem like, you said something that you didn't. So keep that in mind and make sure that you're joining servers that have this disabled. Now, the good part about this is that certain plugins or systems of plugins will have automatic usage of no chat reporting mods, or turn off chat reporting by themselves. This includes stuff like Paper, this includes stuff like Bucket, Spigot, etc. All of these types of servers, which are the majority of what major servers run with, will likely have some sort of automatic shutdown of the chat reporting system, which is great news and really excellent stuff, which is likely going to prevent chat reporting from having really any impact on the average player's, game. Now, aside from private servers potentially being affected though, I do want people to keep in mind the fact that in the future, Mojang may seek a different route. And I'm saying Mojang here because it has been proven on multiple occasions that it wasn't just Microsoft that wanted these changes, it was Mojang themselves. A lot of people in my comments have been saying that no, it wasn't Mojang, it was Microsoft. And while Microsoft may be directing something to happen, it doesn't mean that they're responsible for the implementation, and it certainly doesn't mean that they're forcing Mojang to do this against their will. Sometimes, yes, that does happen with companies. However, it is unlikely in this specific case. Mojang's leadership has changed a lot over the years, and the importance of some of the original developers has waned. For instance, you can see them removing Notch from the game entirely, including from things like the credits. So keep that in mind when you make comments about whether or not Mojang or Microsoft is responsible. In my view, both are. So, moving on to the final point here that I want to make, I want to talk a little bit about what Mojang can do in response. And this is, most simply, they can try to enforce the usage of chat reporting on larger servers, potentially by stating that if they don't actually allow chat reporting, then they're breaking the EULA. Now, I don't know how successful something like this would be. A lot of separate chat plugins automatically break the EULA in this case because they automatically don't work with chat reporting. For example, Hypixel has an entirely separate chat plugin than what the original Minecraft plugin is. Does that mean they should be shut down because they don't use the standard plugin? I don't think so, and I don't think Mojang thinks so. But it is a possibility, and it is something that Mojang could theoretically do. I don't see them doing something like this in the near future. However, if leadership were to get worse, and decision-making were to get worse, well, it's entirely possible. Another thing I want to talk about today is 1.19.2, which states that it's going to be fixing a critical error regarding chat reporting. This is the only update in 1.19.2, which makes me think that they're not immediately, going back on this decision to add chat reporting to the game. This is likely going to be one of my final videos on chat reporting unless something like serious changes, and I know I've said that before, but every single time I have said that something serious has changed, it's either gotten worse or gotten significantly better, but hopefully this is the last one. At that note though, look to the future fellas, and I will see you then.